Hey YouTube, Maddie's Daddy 12 here with another Collector's Closet. We still call it Collector's Closet because still to this day my wife does not let me display any of my stuff. I still have to keep it in the closet. It all just stays in there and collects dust, and I don't get to bring it out and show it off to anybody except for whenever people come over and I sneak behind my wife's back and I pull it out and I'm like, hey, look how big of a nerd I am. Like, I still got all this crap. Like, no, seriously though. Like, I don't get to hang it up and display it anywhere. It all just kind of stays in my closet, which I'm fine with. I've been giving my wife hell in these videos, but like, yeah, I'm fine with it. I don't really care either way. Some of the stuff is pretty cool. We kind of like to display it, but it's not that big of a deal. So, again, I've been on the big run of starter decks and structure decks, and now we have to evolve our game a little bit from the starter decks and the structure decks, and we're going to go to the starter deck evolutions. We start with starter deck Kaiba evolution, and we also have the starter deck Yugi evolution. I'm going to do both of these in the same video because there's really not a whole lot to say about these. They were released on March 1st of 2004 was the original release on these. They are both still in mint condition and sealed. And then, of course, both of these, like I pointed out about my other structure decks, these are both unpunched, which, again, is really important when you're dealing with some of the older stuff that people are looking at as collectibles. So yeah, unpunched is means it was never hung in a store, and that is something that people do look for when they're looking for unique items like this. Both of these still have the original little, little flavor text, I guess, on the back of them. We still haven't got to the point where we're putting deck lists on the back of the starters and structure decks yet. But, so yeah, we don't get deck list yet. So, it is what it is. This is an evolution of the original Kaiba starter deck. A lot of the same cards are in these because these are just, like, I guess, reissues of the original decks. They do give us a few cards that were used in Battle City and leave out some of the cards that were used in the original Duelist Kingdom series. So you do get some additional new cards, and we'll talk about those now. The Kaiba, you get a super rare Blue Eyes White Dragon. The only significant thing about that is that it used the art from the LOB card as opposed to the art from the original starter deck card. So you did get a new kind of black Blue Eyes White Dragon. Kaiser Seahorse, which is the cover card for this deck, is an ultra rare. That card was a little bit significant back in that time because it was 1700 attack, which was a good number, a significant number back then. And then you could use it as 2 tribute for a light monster. So of course you were using that to bring out your Blue Eyes White Dragon. Along with that, like Witch of the Black Forest is in here, Mystic Tomato is in here, Change of Heart and Premature Burial are in here. Those are all cards that had been printed as a common before this deck's release. The only reprints that I can remember from this was Paladin of the White Dragon, which was a ritual card. It was a ultra rare originally, and it has something to do with the additional summon of a Blue Eyes White Dragon. So of course Kaiba would use that. But it was originally an ultra rare, and it got reprinted in here too. And then the Yugi. Let's go over here to the Yugi one. And as you can see on the cover of the Yugi, there is the Blackluster Soldier. Not the good Blackluster Soldier, but the old blue Blackluster Soldier. So yeah, this one, in this one you've got a super rare Dark Magician, Gazelle the Knight of the Mystic Beast, or the King of the Mystic Beast, is in here. I thought I remembered that card being printed before, but Wiki had made a big deal about that card being printed in here. So I guess it's significant that that card is in here, and maybe the first print of that card. I'm not for certain. I really thought that it was printed before then, but again, like I said, Wiki had made a big deal about it being in here. There's a Kaiba reprint in here, along with a MST reprint, Monster Reborn, and a card that is really popular now, Raigeki Break. Before it was used and really awesome, it was in the Yugi evolution. So Black Luster Soldier, of course, is the ultra rare and is the cover card of this starter deck. And then Black Illusion Ritual was the other super rare out of this. So, like all my other videos, it always comes down to the bottom dollar. What are these worth? So, on eBay, you can find the Kaiba sealed evolution for as low as $35. Now, there's more of them on there that you'll find going up as high as $60 to $65, but you can honestly go on there and find it as low as $35. Still sealed and everything. So $35 to $60 is what I would put on the value of this. And then, of course, on Amazon, there wasn't as many on Amazon. There was actually only a few that I could find, and they were all $75 a piece. So on Amazon, this has a value of $75, which I feel is extremely high, since you can go to eBay and buy it for half that price at $35. Actually, even less than half that price. So yeah, so if you can go to eBay and get it for half the price, then I don't really feel this is worth near the $75 that Amazon has it for, but they do. So, like Amazon, you can get it for $75. eBay, you can get it as low as $35 and as high as $60. So, Yugi. Apparently, people are more excited about this one, even though I'm not. As far as the collectible value, like this one is not the one that I was as excited about. I kind of liked the Kaiba because it was I don't know, I felt like it was a better deck. But apparently, as far as collector value is concerned, the Yugi one is the better one to have, because on eBay, you can find them anywhere between $60 to $90. They are first edition. I forgot to point that out. Both of them are first edition English, sealed, of course. But you can find them on eBay between $60 to $90. So where the high is $60 on this, the low is $60 on the Yugi. So between $60 and $90 on eBay. So yeah, so this one is significantly more valuable. And then, of course, on Amazon, you could find it anywhere between $100 to $125. The midpoint was $115, and that's where a lot of them were listed at, was at $115 mark. You could find them as high as $125 and as low as $100, but the majority of them were listed at $115. So, talking dollars, Yugi is obviously more important than Kaiba. Please don't tell Eric Stewart that I said that. So Eric Stewart is the voice actor that did Kaiba, just in case you're wondering. But yes, don't tell Eric Stewart that I said that, but apparently Yugi is more valuable and more sought after than Kaiba. But there you go. Starter deck Yugi Evolution, starter deck Kaiba Evolution, sealed, first edition, still unpunched. Collectibles, I guess, important to the meta? No. So, there you go, guys. That's Collector's Corner for Matty's A12 for this little video right here. Hope you guys like it. If you guys are interested in seeing more of these, make sure you head over to my channel and check out all the other Collector's Corners that I have there. But like always, guys, I appreciate it. Subscribe, comment down below, show us how much you love us.